Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Vic in trouble, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. They're going to hurry.
Sorry guys, the broadcast had a glitch.
The 11-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Vic now. Got his man, Okonkwo. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Here we go. This is 4th down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They can... Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from Atlanta. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Get 300! Get 300!
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Reggie White. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And here's Ryan Wright now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. It's caught by Jackson.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 8. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Here's Griffin. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. George Pickens from 3 yards out. And the Ravens put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Griffin will try and throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play.
That too.
And he'll get this past the 20 as he gets about 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by 9. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup.
Hey, welcome back to the broadcast. It suddenly crashed a little while ago. Sorry about that. We're back in business.
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now a first down throw, Moon. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now Moon. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. After the interception, here's Griffin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. Also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now a 2nd and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They go play action with Griffin, sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Griffin. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
60
A play fake, now Moon. Dancing to his left. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now again, this is Poe running left. And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves him at 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Move. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Moon. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They run again with Jackson. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They go play action. Griffin. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Reggie White. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Warriors 70. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Griffin. Completes this one to Pickens. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
19 tight.
3rd and 2, now Griffin. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Ravens first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with a big back, Jackson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Okay, break. 18, pioneer.
Now Griffin. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now a give, it's Jackson. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. It is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. Open man left side is Gronkowski. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field. But defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And the Ravens strike first and three's in. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
This fielded right at the goal line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Come on.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Moon. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
79 Broncos. 65.
On 4th down, Moon. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Play action, it's Griffin. Got a man, it's Higbee complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd down, another carry for Jackson. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Here's 3rd and 3.
Check.
It's a gain of 2.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Jackson, touchdown, Baltimore. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stretched the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To throw, Moon. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here. And the Raiders have got him. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on second and long. Griffin. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic. I think at the half that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out.
Hey, what's up, Cristiano? How you doing, man?
Running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Doing all right?
Play action. Now Griffin.
What a catch.
That's going to be caught by Moss. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Cristiano Rents. I'll try to type that name up in the PlayStation thing later on and see if that comes up. I mean, it's up to you. I think I actually found something I do well on offense for once. Shit, damn. I wish I could block him better, but he's blitzing a lot, so.
And now it's third down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front.
Yeah, if we can do a game later after this one if you want. Cristiano, we can definitely do that. That'll do. think I'll just punt this ball away. My defense is playing pretty well in this one, so I'm up already 2 scores, so I'll just punt it away and be safe.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors, 17.
Play action. It's Moon. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Things just kind of continue.
Yeah, Cristiano, definitely play after this one if you want, man.
But this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures.
Told you I'm glad I punted the ball away because I know my defense is playing good in this one.
Anything to go their way.
Does that sound all right with you, Cristiano? We can play after this? It's up to you.
Let's go now. Go.
Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle.
I don't know if you're still there, Cristiano, but I know I'm starting to kick this guy's ass now.
Whether it's a power scheme, when you have a blocker on a defender, and the running back can read it, find the proper
Let's go.
just go. Sometimes a thing of beauty.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
This is kind of risky pass. I'll just throw it away. Shit. Guys really likes to blitz a lot. Sorry, I got something for his ass. Blitz again. Let me for you. Blitz again. Shit, that's alright. I'll take the field goal. As I learned my lesson a long fucking time ago. Do not go for it inside of the red zone when you're already up 2 scores. Especially when my defense is playing. I am not going to jeopardize my progress on offense. Take them fucking points and win. There's been a dozen or 2 games so far this year that I've lost. If I would have just settled for field goals, I still would have won the game. Hey, I'm surprised, man. Defense playing so good today. It's usually fucking dog shit, to be honest. But, yeah, I think the key to it is I'm trying to mix it up. Mix all the different coverages and blitzes up and get some good pass rush. And you don't need a million Darrell Revises. You can just get some, as long as you have some good pass rush guys and stop the run. You're,